Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you on the platform of Exampore. I am Sanjay Singh Tomar, your maths mentor, and I welcome you all in this very important session, guys, which is Compound Interest Marathon, especially for you guys, okay, those who are going to appear for the mains in the next few days. So kindly do join me, and once you join, please do not forget to let me know by your comments about your joining as well. And the next thing, guys, you should be doing after joining is sharing the session, yeah. The next thing you should be doing after joining is sharing the session. So please do not forget to share the session as well. Good morning, good morning, Shrivani. Good morning, very good morning. Okay, hello, Harika. Very good morning. So a compound interest day, as we have planned that we are in a requirement of doing some session on compound interest. So here I am with a compound interest set. So please do share it in the large numbers before we actually start. Uh, have you read the difference formula? The difference formula says that the difference between SI and CI for 2 years, the difference between SI and CI for 2 years is D over P R over 100 ka whole square. D over P R over 100 ka whole square. It would be audible, I think. It would be audible. Anthony, okay. Harshit. Yeah. Is it audible? It should be. Yeah. Okay. Difference is 160. Principal is 25,000. Difference is 160. Principal is 25,000. Rate we want to calculate over 100. R into 100, R into 100. 2 zeros gone. 1 zero gone. 5 2 ja, 5 5 ja. It is getting out 32 times. R is square 64, R is 8. Clear? So that application was very, very important. This application was required. That for 2 years, difference between SI and CI is D over P R over 100 ka whole square. D over P R, clearly audible, visible now. If that is the case, then do let me know. Okay, so we have like we were here, so we will begin from here again. Okay, let's begin again, guys. This is the question which is given, that amount of X rupees is in the bank for 2 years, which gave 5% interest in the first year and give 6% interest in the second year, and the total amount is given. Yeah, Shrivani. Sorry for the inconvenience caused, guys. It was a major internet issue, because of which there was like a gap of 5 minutes or what. Okay. So for the first year, rate is 5% per annum, and for the second year, for the first year, the rate is 5% per annum. For the second year, it is 6% per annum. So what is going to be the effective rate? What is going to be the effective rate of 5 and 6? A plus B, A into B upon 100. So you will get 11.3% effectively interest. Got it? For the first year, if rate is 5%, for the second year, if rate is 6%, effective rate is A plus B plus A into B upon 100. That is 11.3%. But the amount is given, not the principal. What is given? Amount is given, not the principal. So if interest is 11.3%, the amount is going to be 111.3%. You already know it, na? You already know it, that if interest is 11.1%, then amount is like 111.1% by adding the principal of 100%. By adding the principal of 100%. 111.3 is given as 24486. You have to find out the value of principal, that is 100%. Clear? Is the logic is purely clear? Is the logic is purely clear? 111.3 is known. You have to find out the value of 100%. How will you do it? Just do 100 by 1111. Options are far away. Options are far away. You can take approximation as well. You can take approximations as well. Two times triple two. 2 times triple two. Now 22 is remaining, 228. So again 2 times triple two. Then 666. So you can say, sir, it's approximately 0.5. It's approximately 0.5 into 100. So 22500. Have you got it? Come on, tell me. Look at the approximation, because options has a gap of at least 500 to options has a at least gap of 500 to 1000. So we can go for the approximation. We can go for the approximation. Clear? Come on, tell me. Come on, tell me, guys. So these kind of approximations you can always take. These kind of approximations you can always make. Welcome again, guys. Those who have come back again, welcome again. It's being a you all are highly welcomed over here. We are going to do a lot of compound interest questions today. Okay. Next. When you will check it, you will either like this can be like less than 500 as well. So it can be 22,000 as well. You can just cross check it. You can just cross check it, guys. You can just cross check it that what it is coming out to be like. It's 2 times. It's 2 times. Then after 2 times, what is remaining? 22. So 22, 22, 228, and 228 is again triple two. Now 6 is remaining. Now 6 is remaining, so 66. And 66 can be half of it, or maybe a little bit more than half of it. You can cross check, guys, what is the answer, which is exactly coming. Yeah. Next. Only a calculation part. What is the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest on a sum of rupees 8,000 for 2 by 5 years at the rate of 10%? Compounding is done yearly. Compounding is done yearly. What is the difference between the simple interest and the compound interest on a sum of rupees 8,000 for 2 by 5 years at the rate of 10% per annum when the interest is compounded annually? %10 per annum. The rate is 10% per annum. Okay. 2 by 5 years. So no exact formula. No exact formula. We know the formulas for 2 year and 3 year. We know the formulas for 2 year and 3 year. But for this 2 by 5 year, there is no exact formula. So we will do it by effective rate. We will do it by effective rate. We will do it by effective rate. If you talk about simple interest, it is 10% into, what is time? 10 plus 2, 12 by 5. Simple interest, 24%. And what is compound interest? And what is compound interest? First year is complete, so 10%. Second year is also complete, so 10%. Third year is 2 by 5. Third year is 2 by 5. So only 4%. Have you got this logic? Have you got this logic? I hope so. What is the effective of 10 and 10? What is the effective of 10 and 10? You already know 21. We might have used infinite many times. We might have used infinite many times. What is the effective of 21 and 4? It is A plus B, 25, plus A into B upon 100, which is 25.84. So 0.84. 25.84%. So effectively, you will get 25.84% interest from here. So effectively, you will get 25.84% interest from here and 24% interest from here. What is the difference? What is the difference, bacha? Difference is 1.84%. The difference is 1.84%. Got it? Well done, Hemant and all others. The difference is 1.84%. What is 1.84% of 8,000? 1% is 80 rupees. Yeah. 1% is 80 rupees. So what is 0.8%? 8 just 64 rupees more. So more than 144. All options are more than 144. Then 0.04%. 0.04%. 10%, 1%, 0.1%, 0.01%. 0.01% is 0.8. So 3.2. Do you like this way of calculation? Do you like this way of calculation? If no, then you can do the normal ways of calculation as well, which is about 1.84 by 100. 1.84 by 100 of 8,000, yeah, in which you might be more comfortable. So it is 184 into 8, which is 8 4 ja 32. One more zero, guys. Okay, so you can just solve it. Then there is going to be one more zero. 8 4 ja 32, 8 8 ja 64, 64 plus 3 7. Then 147.2. 147.2. Answer. Yeah. Hemant, there is no such books. It's about the content. What I can promise you that I will deliver that content in my video sessions. But if you talk about any specific book, I am out of words. I am out of words. Next. That is the irony. In SSC, there is all our practice book, no concept book is there as of now. What sum will give 244 as a difference between SI and CI at the rate of 10% for 1.5 years. Again, no direct formula applicable. Again, no direct formula applicable because formulas are available for 2 years and 3 years. Formulas are available for 2 years and 3 years. This is for 2 year and this is for 3 year. But if they will give you the data in some fraction year, you cannot apply the formula. You cannot apply the formula. You have to go with the effective rate. Okay. 1.5 year compounded half yearly. 1.5 year compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly. Rate is given as per annum. If nothing is being said, we will take it per annum. If nothing is said, we will take it per annum. Okay. So 10% per annum. So per half yearly, it is 5% per half yearly. %5 per half yearly. Okay. In case of SI, you know 5% per half yearly. And how many half yearlies in 1.5 year? It's 3 half yearly, so 15% interest. And in case of CI, it is 5% 3 times. How many of you remember what is the effective of 5, 5 and 5? How many of you remember what is the effective of 5, 5 and 5? 15.76%. This you will not calculate in the examination hall because if you do not remember it, then you are not prepared for it. If you do not remember it, means you are not prepared for it. So the difference is 0.76%. Difference is 0.76%. Okay. 0.76% is given as 244. 244. Simplify, guys. Simplify by 4. So 4 is simplifying 1. 0.19% is 61. 0.19% is 61. Okay. Now what can you do? If you read the table of 19, its 0.01% is 19 3 ja 57. After 57, it's 4. So it's 19. It's 19. After it's 4, 19 2 ja. Yeah, somewhat around it. So when you multiply by lot of hundreds to make it 100%, when you multiply by at least 4 zeros, it will become 32,000. Yeah, it will become 32,000. Is it clear? बताइए सब लोग. Is it clear? Watch out. Watch out. Well done, Hemant. When you multiply it by 4 zeros, then you can get 100% from here. If you multiply by 4 zeros, you can get 100% from here, and it will become 32,000. Important questions coming for the mains. What do you say? Important questions of mains are coming. So let's take a quick recap. This we have finished. Yeah, like very, very important. Unique concept. Very, very important. Difference for fraction years. Difference for fraction years. Okay. Problem on amount. And this is a basic problem. Yeah. And this is also a difference problem. This is also difference problem for 2 years. So difference problem for 2 years, different problems for fraction years, what we have covered so far. Yeah, Hemant, it's universal. There are not too much options, Hemant. Why you want me to take the name of it? 70, 100, 90, 700, this, that. Because exactly how to prepare for SSC examinations is with the help of previous years only. With the help of previous years only, because SSC give at least 1,000 unique questions per year. Or even more than that. Even more than it. SSC give at least 1,000 to 2,000 quant questions every year. So if you do last 3 years as well, you would be having a collection of 5 to 6,000 quant problems, and that is more than enough to understand the topic and to grasp the topic. And sessions, video sessions for upgrading your solutions. Yeah. This is the difference question for 3 years. So we can go for the formula as well. D over P R over 100 ka whole square. However, some of you will say, sir, it's easy by effective, but still I'm going for formula. 93 principal. Rate is 10, 10 by 100, 1 by 10, 1 by 10 ka square, 1 by 10 into 1 by 10. 10, so 310 divide by 100. It's 3 times. So principal is 3 into 1,000. Believe me, Hemant, all are same. Yeah? All are same. Okay. Yeah. That is the only strategy, guys, for mastering that thing. So till now, I think we have covered all the different type of difference questions what can come. 2 years, 3 years, 2 year, 3 year, fraction years. 2 year, 3 year, fraction year. All kind of different questions, difference questions what can come. You would be able to crack it. Huh? You would be able to crack it. Next. Under the scheme A, the interest was 10% per annum, and under the scheme B, the interest was 12% per annum. The compound interest after 2 years on the sum invested in the scheme A was 1,050. How much is the interest earned under scheme B after 2 years? If the interest, oh my God, just read it. Just read it. Okay, easy, easy. Interest in the scheme A is given. For the scheme A, rate is 10% per annum compounded annually. So effective of 10 in 10, 21%. So effective of 10 in 10, 21%. 21% interest is given as 1050. 21% interest is given as 1050. 21 simplify one times, 5 times. So 1% 50. So 1% interest is equal to 50. 1% interest is equal to 50. How much is the interest earned in the scheme B? Okay. So what is the interest for the scheme B? 12%, 12%. What is the effective rate? A plus B plus A into B upon 100. 25.44%. How much is the effective rate in the scheme B? 25.44%. Okay. 1% is known. So what is 25.44%? It's 25.44 into 50. So multiplication will not be that much tough. 5 4 ja 20. 5 4 ja 20, 22. Then 5 5 ja 25, 27. Then 10, 12. 1272. 1272. And this decimal and 1 will cancel out. So 1272 is the answer. Taking care of decimals, 1272 would be the answer. Taking care of decimals, guys, they will simplify each other because one decimal will cancel out and one will cancel out this. Two decimals will cancel out. 1272 would be the correct answer. Well done. Well done. Keep it up. So proud of you. Okay. Wow. Let's see it. What is there inside? Hemant, I will take it for at least till maybe 11:45. 1 hour more I will take it, yeah? 1 hour, at least 1 hour more I will take it, yeah. There is some wastage of 10 minutes as well. So we need to take care of that as well. Atul borrowed a sum of 12,000. Atul borrowed a sum of 12,000. Agreed to repay it. Agreed to repay it 4,800 at the end of first year and 9,240 at the end of second year. What is the rate of compound interest compounded annually? How you have done it, Harshit? How have you done it? Atul borrowed a sum of 12,000 and agreed to repay it by paying 4,800 at the end of first year and 9,240 at the end of second year. What is the rate of compound interest? Okay. So options are far away. Options are far away. Okay. Others, guys, I'm interested in the others as well. What you are giving? Come on, do tell me. The way of doing it is, the actual way of doing it is this. Dekho. P with the rate of R will become P1 plus. The concept is this. P1 plus R upon 100. After 1 year, P will become P1 plus R upon 100. Then you will repay 4800. You will pay 4800. So can I say P1 plus R upon 100 minus 4800 is the principal for second year? Is the principal for second year? Is the principal for second year? How much amount it will become? It will become an amount of P1 plus R upon 100 minus 4800. Again 1 plus R upon 100. And this is the final installment of 9240. This is the actual concept. This is the actual concept. Some of you might be feeling like, sir, a long. I admit long, but for learning purpose. But for knowing purpose. For knowing purpose. What is the actual concept? Because this is the amount after second year, which is given as 9240. This is the amount after second year, but which is given as 9240. Which is given as 9240. You need to find out R. So you can assume R as X as well. Yeah. Or you can assume the entire value. Or you can assume the entire value as X. Or you can assume the entire value as X, because principal is already known, 12,000. If you will assume the entire value as X, it is 12,000 minus X minus 4800 into X is equal to 9240. Once you find out the value of X, it will be the value of 1 plus R upon 100. What is X? X is 1 plus R upon 100. X is 1 plus R upon 100. Could you find out the value of X, guys, from here? Could you find out the value of X from here? Quadratic, but a long one. You can take the help of options as well. You can take the help of options as well. Okay. That is the actual way. That is the actual way. However, what we can do, we can go for the options as well. We can go for the options as well. Like suppose we go for 10%. Like suppose we go for 10%. So 10% rate means 10 will become 11 in 1 year. 10 will become 11 in 1 year. And 100 will become 121 in 2 years. Okay. 10 will become 11 in 1 year and 100 will become 121 in 2 years. Okay, bacha, how will you approach it? Let's see with me. How will you approach it? Let's see with me. At the end of second year, you are paying 9240. At the end of second year, you are paying 9240. So what would be this value in the beginning of the second year? What would be this value in the beginning of the second year? If I assume 10% is the rate, then this is my 11. So what is the value of 10? This is my 11, then what is the value of 10? So 11 1 ja 11, 11 8 ja 88. 11 8 ja 88, 44, 11 4 ja 4. So it's 8400. It's 8400. This 8400 is remaining. This 8400 is remaining after a payment of 4800. So what would be the amount over here? It's 8400 plus 4800. That is 13200. With the rate of 10%. With the rate of 10%, what principal can make 13200? What principal can make 13200? I know this is 11. If 11 is 132, then 10 is 1200. Watch out. This is the best way. This is the best way. But again, some of you might be saying, sir, the possibility of picking the correct option is less. I will always say go for the easier options. Go for the easier options. Got it? Got it? Can you do it like this, guys? Can you do it like this? Tell it honestly. Tell it honestly. Okay. However, you can skip this in the first go. Skip in first round. Skip in the first round, guys. Skip in the first round. I would advise to skip this question in the first round. Oh, what is this? What is this? Compounded half yearly. 10% per annum rate. So 5% per half yearly. In 1.5 year, how many half yearlies would be there? 3 half yearlies. In 1.5 year, how many half yearlies would be there? 3 half yearlies. So 5% for 3 half yearlies. Again, effective is 15.76%. Look how helpful this number is. You have to calculate 15.76% of 12,000. 10% 1,200. 5% 600. Okay, what is 1%? 1% 12. No, 1% 120. 1% 120. 1% 120. 0.75. 0.75. 0.75 is like 3 by 4 of 1%. 3 by 4 of 1%. So you can say 3 by 4 of 120. 90 rupees extra. 1890 point something because it's 0.6. Please do watch out. Please do watch out. 10% 1,200, 5% 600, 1% 120. So 0.76% is 3 by 4. Like, yeah, hota hai na? 75 is 3 by 4. 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 of 120. 3 by 4 of 120 is 90. So 0.75% is 90. 0.75% is 90. So only this much is sufficient to answer it. Only this much is sufficient to answer it. However, you can do the complete multiplication. Your choice whatsoever. Your choice whatsoever. Not a difficult one. Not a difficult one. Into 10, 1576, 0. Into 2, into 2, into 2 is, okay, 2 zeros, na? Yeah, 2 zeros. So just multiply by into 2 first. So if you multiply by, if 1 zero is still remaining in the denominator, so into 2 it will become 3,100, 3,152. So 18,000 divide by 10. So this Whatever, guys, whatever you like, you can do. Whatever you like, you can do. Yeah. Let's move on. Easy one. Oral question. Oral question. Becoming 1.44 times. Becoming 1.44 times. 1.44 times means 100 become 144 in 2 years. 100 become 144 in 2 years. So it's under root. So it's under root. Root 100 will become root 144 in 1 year. Can I say 10 will become 12 in 1 year? So there is a interest of 2 over 10 into 100. 20% rate. If 100 is becoming 144, if 100 is becoming 144 in 2 years, then root 100 will become root 44 in 1 year. So root 100 is 10, root 144 is 12, so 10 will become 12 in 1 year. If 10 is becoming 12 in 1 year, interest of 2 over 10, that is 20% is the rate. 20% is the rate. The question can be like this as well. A sum becomes 1.331 times of itself in 3 years. Find the rate. A sum becomes 1.311 time of itself in 3 years. Find the rate. You will say, sir, if I decimal it, it's divided by 1000. So basically 1000 is becoming 1331. 1000 is becoming 1331 in 3 years. So in 1 year, cube root of 1000 will become cube root of 1331. That is 10 will become 11 in 1 year. If 10 is becoming 11 in 1 year, what is the rate? Interest of 1 over 10 into 100, 10%. Only the knowledge of cube roots is sufficient. Only the knowledge of cube roots is sufficient. Well done, Rishi. Well done, Harika, Ram, Harshit, Hemant, Shrivani, and all others. Compound interest on rupees 5,000 for 3 years. Rate for the first year is 4%, for the second year 3%, for the third year 2%. Oh my God. Let's see what would be your approach. And options are also looking very bad. Yeah. %4 for the first year, 3% for the second year, 2% for the third year. Come on. Harika is the fastest one to answer it. Effective. Are you going for effective? 4%, 3%, 2%. Because we can go for the fraction as well, but this 3% can create a problem. This 3% can create a problem. Otherwise, we can go for the fraction as well. If you want, I can go for the fraction as well. Effective is 7, 12 by 100, 0.12. What is the effective? 9.12 plus 2 into 7.12 divided by 100. 14.24. 14.24 divided by 100 is 0.14. 9.26% is the effective rate. 9.26% effective rate. 9.26%. Only 2 decimals are sufficient. Only 2 places after decimal is sufficient. 9.26%. What is 9%? 1% 50. 1% 50. So 9%, 50 into 9, 450. Then 0.2%. What is 0.1%? 5. 0.1% is 5. So 0.25% is, like if 0.1% is 5, then you can multiply it by, guys, what do you say? 25. So 125. What did I do? What did I done? Yeah. 0.1% is 5. 0.1% is 5. So what is point? Acha, 0.1 na? Yeah. 0.1 is 5. So 0.2 is 10. And so plus 10. Got it? If 0.1 is 5, then 0.2 is 10. So it's more than 10. So 450 plus 10, 460, more than 460. More than 460, only one option. However, you can calculate the exact as well. 9.26 divided by 100 of 5,000. What did you more apply, guys? Kindly do tell me what you more apply. This is much easier. This is much easier. Yeah. This is much easier. So depending upon how much complicated is the principle, you can apply the logics. Yeah, you can apply the logics. So if principle is easy, it's better to directly solve it. However, if principle is a bit typical, then you can go for 1%, 10% and 0.1% values as well. However, then you can go for 0.1%, 1%, 10% values as well. It's a question of simple interest, yeah? I hope you must have read it. A sum of money becomes 4,000 in 2 years. And it becomes 5,500 in 4 years, 6 months. Means 4.5 years. A sum of money becomes 4,000 in 2 years and become 5,500 in 4.5 years. So can I say this change has happened in 2.5 years? Can I say this change has happened in 2.5 years? How much interest in these 2.5 years? 1500 interest in these 2.5 years. 2.5 is 5 by 2. 2.5 is 5 by 2. So this is the interest of every year. $1,500 interest in 2.5 year. 2.5 is 5 by 2. So when you simplify it, it will become 600 per year. Simple interest is 600 per year. Simple interest is 600 per year. So in 2 years, it would have been 1200. 4000 minus 1200, that is 2800 would be principal. Got it? $4,000 minus 1200, that is 2800 would be principal. How much interest you got it? 600. 600 interest over the principal of 2800 into 100 is the rate. $21 3/7. Please do watch out. Please do watch out. Please do watch out. A is the correct answer. What is the correct answer? A is the correct answer. So P becomes 4000 in 2 years, 5500 in 4.5 years. So in these 2.5 years, you gained an interest of 1500. 1500 interest gained in 2.5 years. It means a per year interest of 600. If a per year interest of 600 is there, then 600 interest per year over the principal of 2800. What is the rate? 21 3/7%. Is it absolutely clear to all, guys? If it is absolutely clear to all, please do not forget to tell me by the help of the comments or by the help of the thumbs ups. Okay. Clear? Next. Now these questions, now we will form these questions as well. These are also a bit difficult, or you can say a bit different questions, which we will cater now. A woman invests 100 at the start of every year with the rate of 5% compound interest. How much would be her investment at the end of second year? These are also a bit different questions, which we will cater now. Very important questions. 100 at the start of every year at the rate of 5% per annum. Look at the approach what I will take. 5% per annum. So can I say 100 will become 105 at the end of 1 year? 100 will become 105 at the end of 1 year. So 105 is the principal for the beginning for the second year. 105 is the principal for the beginning of the second year. But you will deposit 100 more. So principal for the beginning of the second year is 205. Principal for the beginning of the second year is 205. again you will get 5% interest over it. Again you will get 5% interest of it. 10% 20.5, so 5% 10.25. Please do watch out, and if there are any issues, do let me know. If there are any issues, do let me know. For the first year, principal was 100. You will get 5% interest, it will become 105. In the beginning of the second year, you will again deposit 100. So total will become 205. Again, you will get 5% interest over it. 10% 20.5, so 5% 10.25. Answer. Any issues whatsoever? Let's move on. Simple interest question. Again, a simple interest question. Whatever the questions I have taken, guys, most of them are very, very important for the examinations. I hope you can feel it and you can visualize it as well. You can visualize it as well. Simple interest at the rate of 4% per annum on the first 1500, 5500, and the interest of 6% per annum for above it. Find the interest earned by Samira if she deposit 13,250 in the bank for 2 years. Now it is already saying that it is a simple interest. Otherwise, in the bank you will get the compound interest. Since the question is already saying it's a question of simple interest, otherwise, if nothing is being said, for bank you will take a compound interest. For bank you will take a compound interest. But it is already saying it's a simple interest, so no issues. First part 1500. What is the remaining part? The remaining part is this. You will get 4% interest for it, over it, and you will get 6% interest over it. You know, percentage has the capability to cancel out 2 zeros, gone, 220. Yeah, 220 is the interest. Options are looking very big. Options are looking very big, yeah. This is for the 1 year what we are calculating. 6% percentage cancel out 2 zeros, so 77.5. 77.5 into 6. 465. 465. So total interest from here is 685. Total interest from here is 685 for 1 year. For 1 year. If it is for 2 years, multiply it by 2. Please do watch out and do let me know if there are any issues or not. Have you got the approach, bacha? Have you got the approach? Have you got the approach? Yeah. Well done, Hemant. Well done, Harika. So, lot of variety, guys, I have taken to, like, I have tried to cover. Lot of variety I have tried to cover. Can you see it? Can you feel it? Huh? This is okay. This is also a good one, yeah. That also comes. That also comes. These days, guys, these fractions here are very famous in SSC. These days, these fractions here are very famous in SSC. 15% per annum. 15% per annum for 2/3 per year. Interest is compounded annually. 15,000 is the principal. Thank you. So, for the first year, 15% interest. For the second year, 15% interest. For the third year, since third is not complete, so 10% interest only. Since third year is not complete, so 10% interest only. I think we have not done any question with the fractions. We have not done any question with the ratios. So it's the high time we should be doing one question with the ratios as well. Yeah. So we are doing one question with the ratios as well. It's 3/20. It's also 3/20. And it's 1/10. So 20 will become 23 in the first year. 20 will become 23 in the second year. 10 will become 11 in the third year. So total 400 into 100, 4,000 will become 529 into 11. 529 into 11. 9, 9 plus 2, 11, 1. 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 8. 5819. 5819. 5819. But principal is given as, okay, they are asking the compound interest. So it's 1819. 1819. But principal is given as 15,000. So 4,000 is given as 15,000. So 1 is equal to 15/4. 1 is equal to 15/4. 1 is equal to 15/4. Guys, can I write 15/4 as 30/8 if you don't mind? If you don't mind, can I write 15/4 as 30/8? Yeah, we can, na? Bolo. Can we? 15/4 as 30/8. Multiply. 9 3 are 27. 57. 8 6 are 48. After 48, guys, it's 65. 8 8 are 64. 17 8 2 are 16. 1. Loved it. Loved it. Come on. Hemant, you want me to do this different method once again? Oh ho, not again, Hemant. Not again. What an interesting collection of questions for today, na? Very, very exam, very mains oriented, full mains oriented. Yeah, Hemant, you can, you can. Simple interest on a certain sum for 1.5 year at the rate of 8% is known. Find the compound interest on the same sum for the same rate of interest but double the time. 1.5 years, 8% per annum, effective rate is 12%. Multiply. 12% is given as 360. Because there, it's a simple interest. It's a simple interest. So 1.5 into 8 is 12% is given as 360. So 1% is 30 and principal is 2 more 0, 3000. Principal is 2 more zeros, 3000. Okay. Same sum. Very good. It might also be possible. It might also be possible that, oh, what happened? It might also be possible that like principal would not be used. Like principal would not be even used. Okay. No one has given the answer na, as of now. Why so? Why so? Same sum, same principal for the same rate, but double the time. But double the time. Same rate means 8% per annum. Same sum means it's going to remain same. Double the time. Initially 1.5 years, so now 3 years. Bacha, you have to calculate the effective of 8, 8 and 8. Oh, that is why you are taking time, na? That is why you are taking time. So, options are very close. If options are very close, then go for 4% is 1 by 25. So 8% 2 by 25. 20. Oh, then its cubes. Then its cubes are also going to be very close for you. Then its cubes are also going to be difficult for you. Go for effective only. Go for effective only. Yeah. Go for effective only. Okay. 16.84. 16.64. 24.64 plus 16.6 into 8 divided by 100. What is 16 into 8? What is 16 into 8? $128 or whatever, like, yeah, 128. 128 plus 4 more. 132. 132 divided by 100, 1.32. Oh, 25.96%. 25.96%. What I'm saying that I have not taken any kind of approximation. So go for it. 25.96%. Yeah. 1% 30. So 25% is, 25% is 25 into 30, 750. 0.96%. 0.1% is 1% is 30. 1% is 30. So what is less than 30? It's going to be less than 30. However, all options are closed. So we we have to exactly calculate what is 0.96 into 30. 0.96 into 30 is 28.8. Now, is it was more or less? 25.96, it was little bit more. Yeah, it was little bit more. 778.8 say little bit more. Less, less, this or this. अब आ गई भाई problem. हाँ? What will you mark? What will you mark? बोलो. What will you mark? You know, 0.008 will give a decimal. So it can only be in decimal. Yeah, it can only be in decimal. 0.008 will give a decimal upon multiplication. So it's 0.13. Do you think this is cool or not? If you find this is not cool in this particular question, I will advise it to skip it in the examination hall. This question, by looking at the options, need to be skipped in the examination hall. Skip in exam hall. Why? Because of options. If you have this art of skipping it, guys, your marks can increase tremendously. If you can develop this art of skipping it, your marks can develop tremendously. Because if you start solving it in the examination hall, it can create at least a loss of 5 to 10 marks. However, the it's 8% is 2 by 25. You can go for 3 as well. 4 by 25. Okay. Double the time, 3 years. 25 ka cube is 15. So you can go for 3 as well, but I'm not going as of now. Like you can assume it 25 ka cube. Or you can assume it bacha directly 3000 principal. So 4 by 25, 4 by 25, 4 by 25. What is 4 by 25 bacha? 25 1 ja 25. 150, 120 into 4. 480. Two by 25. 3 times A, 3 times A, 25 is simplifying. What is 2 by 25 of 240? 480 by 25, which is becoming 19.6 each. 19.6 each. Then 1A. Then 1 time 2 by 25 of this as well. So when you add all these, you will get exactly this. When you add all these, you will get exactly this. Yeah. So this is definitely need to be skipped here. This was definitely need to be skipped in the exam. $19.2. Just a moment. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, you can just see it. You can just see it. Yeah, you can just update it. Very familiar numbers. 12 का cube is becoming 13 का cube. 12 का cube is becoming 13 का cube. What is the rate? Rate is 1 by 12. So 12 will become 13 in 1 year. So 12 will become 13 in 1 year. If 12 is becoming 13 in 1 year, can I say 12 ka cube will become 13 ka cube in 3 years? One by 12 rate, so 12 will become 13 in 1 year. So 12 ka cube will become 13 ka cube in 3 years. So 12 ka cube will become 13 ka cube in 3 years. Well done, Leonard, Hemant Yadav. Leonard, you visited on this platform for the first time after like my after my departing from, like after my joining this new platform, or you have done some more sessions as well? A invest 10,000 for 3 years. At the end of second year, amount of 11664. Calculate the rate of interest. Okay, amount after second year is known. Amount after second year is known. So 10,000 becomes 11664 in 2 years. So 10,000 become 11664 in 2 years. There is no use of this 3 years, yeah. Go for 4. 2500 becomes 4 2 ja 8. After 8, it's 36. 4 9 ja 36. Then 16. 2500 becomes 2916 in 2 years. So under root of 2500 will become under root of 2916 in 1 year, which is 50 ka square, and this is 54 ka square. So can I say 50 will become 54 in 1 year? Interest of 4 over 50 into 100, 8% is the rate. %8 is the rate. Oh, we can use the previous data over here. Guys, look how the data comes, like same data comes in two different questions. How the same data comes in two different questions. How the same data comes in two different questions. What was the rate? 8%. What was the rate? 8%. Same sum, 1000, 10,000. Rate of 8%. Time of 25 plus 2, 27 by 5 upon 100. Simple interest, na? Yeah. Simple interest. Do this multiplication. Do the multiplication by 2. Correct? Correct? So the previous data, guys, we have taken care of. The previous data has helped us that 10,000 becomes 11,664 in 2 years at the rate of 8%. The previous question has helped. Otherwise, we may need to do it completely. Yeah. SI. Principal becomes 8255 in 3 years and it becomes 9425 in 5 years. How much is the difference over here? 5 minus 5, 0. 12 minus 5, 7. 3. 3 minus 2, 1. 1. 1170. 1170. Yeah, 1170. 1170 in 2 years. So what is SI per year? SI per year is 585. SI per year is 585. So what would be SI for 3 years? 580. Okay, write it over here. 585 into 3. Subtract the SI of 3 years, you will get the principal. Subtract the SI of 3 years, you will get the principal. 0, 0. 6,500. Your principal is 6,500. What is your principal? 6,500. Okay. How can you find out the rate? SI of 1 year. SI of 1 year over the principal into 100. You know it's less than 10%. It's less than 10%, but all options are also less than 10%. So just simplify it completely. 13 4 ja 52. 13 4 ja 52, 13 5 ja 65, 13 5 ja 65, 9%. Very exciting questions are coming, guys. ऐसा लग रहा है कि पूरा पेपर आज के सेशन से ही आ जाएगा. What do you say? Very exciting questions are coming, guys. What do you say? Can lot of questions can come from today's session only? What do you say? It's 585 only, na? No one should take it as 5851. CISI 17% rate, 2 years. Oh, I'm skipping it. And the reason is easy. Formula based. And the reason is formula based. Skip. What is the formula? D over P, R over 100 ka whole square. D over P, R over 100 ka whole square. Difference is known, rate is known, everything is known, just simplification is needed here. Rate is 17, so 17 by 100 into 17 by 100. Now you will do it by your own. You will do it by your own. मन नहीं करता है छोड़ने का, but हाँ, let me help you out. 17 2 ja 34, 93, 17 5 ja 85, 85, 17 5 ja 85, 17 1 ja 17, then 8.85, I never go away with the calculations, guys. Yeah, matlab, I always do it live in front of you. Yeah, I'd never skip like, okay, you will do it, this, that. Yeah, I know you can do it, but still, at least you can revise the tables with me. At least you can revise the tables with me. That is the whole idea. Okay? That is the whole idea. Difference between CISI for 3 years. For 3-year formula is D upon P 1 plus R upon 100 ka whole square into 300 plus R over 100. The difference formula for 3 years. And what is the difference formula for 2 years? It's P 1 plus R upon 100 ka whole square. It's CI minus SI for 3 years. And this is CI minus SI for 2 years. Ultimately, only thing remaining is 300 plus R over 100. And this ratio is given as 19 by 6. This ratio is given as 19 by 6. Just cross multiply. 1800 plus 6R is equal to 1900. 1800 plus 6R is equal to 1900. So 6R is equal to 100. R is 100 by 6%. R is 100 by 6%. Yeah, this can be. 100 by 6 is 50 by 3. Please do watch out. Please do watch out. Does anyone know one more way of doing it? Does anyone know one more way of doing it? Huh? That would be That would be principal SI, 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 A, difference between CISI for 2 years is A, and difference between CISI for 3 years is 3A plus B. So 3A plus B over A is 19 by 6. And what is their internal properties? Their internal properties are that they are R percent of each. They are R percent of each. So if A is 6, then 3A is 18. So B is 1. A is 6, B is 1. They are R percent of each. So B is what percent of A? 1 by 6 of 100, 16.6% of A. For 3 years, difference is 3A plus B, and for 1 year, like for 2 year, difference is A. A is 6, so 3A is 18, so B is 1. Like B is R percent of A, and A is R percent of SI. SI is R percent of principal. I told you in the yesterday's session as well. I told you this concept in the yesterday's session as well. So B is 1, A is 6, 1 by 6 is 16.67%. Now I want this session to wind up. Let's see how many more questions I have added up. Even I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my! Oh, we cannot do this much, na? We can. Oh, this is done. Chalo. Let's begin from the last now. There is looking some repetition. Done. 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 Oh, not too much, guys. Not too much. Only few questions are remaining now. Only few questions are remaining now. Yeah. $200 at the start of every year at the rate of 5% compound interest per annum. What would be the investment at the end of second year? 200 at the start of every year. It will become 5% of 200 is 10. It will become 210 in the beginning of the second year. This is the beginning of the second year. This is the beginning of the second year. Now you will deposit 200 more. Now you will deposit 200 more. So it will become 410 at the beginning of second year. Again, you will get 5% interest. 10% 41. So 5% 20.5. How you are good? Are you good at it or not? I've taken 2 questions of this category today. Are you good at it or not, guys? I've taken 2 questions of this category today. Yeah. First, you will get 5% of 200, that is 10 rupees. It will become 210. Then in the beginning of the second year, again 200 would be deposited. Then in the beginning of the second year, again 200 would be deposited. So it will become 410. It will become 410. You will get 5% of this value. 5% of this is 20.5. So 430.5 is the answer. I want you to become good at it. Yeah. Intentionally, I have added such questions. 25 becomes 36 in 8 years. 25 become 36 in 8 years. So in half years, that is 4 years, 5 will become 6. So in half years, 5 will become 6. Scheme A offers simple interest, scheme B offers compound interest for 2 years. Easy. You know, if 1600 is the simple interest of 2 years, it's 800 each every year. How much extra you got compound interest? 160 extra you got compound interest. So what is the rate? Rate is 10%, 80, 20%. So rate is 20%. If the rate increased by 5%, that is 25% rate now. What would be the total interest from both the schemes? What would be the total interest from both the schemes? Okay. You can find out the principal from here as well. So principal 20% is 800. Principal 25%, principal 20% is 800. So principal is 4,000. So principal is 4,000. Now, for 4,000, what would be the SI with the rate of 25%? 1 by it's 1,000 each. It's 1,000 each. And what would be the extra compound interest? It's 250 each. So SI is 2,000. So have you seen the solution of that question completely? Guys, have you seen the solution of the previous question completely? Because if yes, then I am just going to wind up the session. I'm just going to wind up the session. If there are any doubts remaining, you can ask me. If no, then I'm just going to wind up the session. Initially, you got your rate as 20%. So principal 4,000. Then if you increase the rate by 5%, it will become 25%. So 4,000, 25% is 1,000. 1,000 every year is the simple interest. So total simple interest is 2,000. And in the compound interest, 1 by 4, that is extra 250 you will get. So 2250 is the compound interest. So their summation is 4250. Yeah, chalo. Thank you very much, guys. Take care of yourself. I hope I have been able to show a lot of quality things to you. Yeah. I hope, guys, I was able to show a lot of quality things to you in the today's session. However, whatever unique is remaining is your homework. Yeah. So these two questions unique are remaining. These two are your questions. You have to comment your answers in the comment box. I will reply to them for sure. Yeah. Okay, this is also a unique question. Then after that, repetition. So only 3 unique questions we are not able to cover today. So if there would not be an internet issue for 10 minutes, we would have covered all. If there would not be an internet issue, we would have been covered all. But no, guys, I personally believe that you would be able to do these 3 questions as well. So just do not worry about it. Comment me the answers. Questions are good. Revise the session 1 or 2 times as per your requirement. See you there in the next session. Till then, take care of yourself. Have a great time.